I just want to make clear that I am not a financial advisor and the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only. In this video, I'm going to show how to set up a grid bot for trading with an account of $1,000. Now, I've been trying this out for a couple of weeks, and the results I've got for just 2 weeks with an account of $1,000 is here it shows I've made a profit of $63. But the truth of the matter is that there were some grid bots that I stopped and then I restarted them. So if I look in the history, there's an extra $21. So we're talking about a profit of $84. So in the course of a month, I expect profits to be more than $150, which means a profit of more than 15% in a month. Here I'm just showing my 2-week trial, but I'm going to close all these grid bots and I'm going to start new ones in order to show exactly how to set up a grid bot. I'll explain what a grid bot is and how to get it set up. If you're interested to use the Bitsgap Trading Platform in order to create your own grid bots, so if you click my Bitsgap affiliate link that's below this video, then you'll be allowed to use the Bitsgap Trading Platform for free for 14 days with the Pro version. Now I'm going to show how I set up a grid bot in Bitsgap. So first of all, I choose the strategy. I'm not going to go into the differences between this, but the strategy of an S-bot, that's usually very good for when the market is more or less flat. It's not going up, not going down. So we don't know exactly what the market's going to be. I'm not doing technical analysis to see where the market's going, and so I want to have settings for a more general sort of case. So the S-bot is reasonable. It's good for when the market's flat. It's also works well when the market goes up and down. Although when you know when the market's going up or down, so then the classic bot setting is supposed to be better. All right, so we'll take the S-bot and the exchange that I'm using Qcoin, and the currency pair I'm going to have Ethereum and Bitcoin. Right. Right. That way my money is either going to be in Ethereum or in Bitcoin. It's going to be buying and selling between Ethereum and Bitcoin, and these are two cryptocurrencies that I want to hold on to because from what I understand, the value of both of them are expected to be going up. Right. So whether the value goes up or it goes down, I'll either have more Bitcoin or more Ethereum, and as they both generally go up in value, so I'll benefit from that. Okay, so the amount I'm going to invest, I want $200. That's 0.0037. And as you can see, the Bitsgap has made like a default grid for me, where the current value is in the middle, and the upper price and lower price is evenly spread. What I want to do is, in order to maximize my gains, I want to have the lower price and the upper price more tighter together. So bring up the lower price to what's the lowest it's been in the last week, and the upper price, well, I'm sort of expecting that the value of Ethereum to go up more rapidly than the value of Bitcoin. So I'll give it a little bit more room for the Ethereum to go up in value. That way I'm buying Ethereum, or I'll need to have enough Ethereum for all these grids, because all the grids that are in red, these are sales. What it is that I'll have a whole lot of Ethereum, and these red lines indicate that when the value of Ethereum reaches this particular value, so then it will sell some Ethereum for Bitcoin. And the green lines indicate that when the value of the Ethereum goes down, so I'll have a certain amount of Bitcoin, and then when it reaches the value of a certain line, so then the bot will buy some Ethereum. Right? In other words, when the grid bot starts, I'll have a certain amount of Bitcoin in my account, a certain amount of Ethereum, and there'll be all these limit trades that when the value of Ethereum reaches a certain value, the bot will either buy more Ethereum if the value goes down, or it will sell some Ethereum if the value goes up. And that way, the grid bot will with all the trading it's doing, it will be buying when the value goes down and selling when the value goes up. And in that way, overall, I'll be able to make a nice profit from it. Right, so So we'll have the upper price over here. Let's just take a look in the past month to see what the value's been in the past month. Okay, the value of Ethereum was lower. Okay, so fine. And we see the general trend is that value of Ethereum is going up. So this seems to be good settings for the range of the grid bot. Right, so now I need to set what's the grid step. That's what's the percentage of the value of Ethereum in between each grid. So the default value given to me here is 0.81%. I actually want a lower value. From testing that I've done, I've seen that I make bigger gains if it's a smaller value. That way the grids are tighter together. So 0.18. It's not going to allow me to do 0.18. So let's see if I can do something in order that I can have 0.18. So move the lower price up a bit over to here, to this resistance level. We'll assume that the low price won't come down more than this. And the upper price, I'll reduce that a bit. It's still not. I'm still not able to have a grid of 0.18%. So let's go to the next resistance level. If I see that the trading goes out of the grid and I'm not earning any more money from the trading, so then I can always close the grid and restart it again with different values. That seems to be alright. The upper value, can I raise it a bit? No. Okay, so this will give me 98 grids, which is a good amount of grids to have to be able to do the trading. Okay, trailing up. I always have trailing up as on. What's trailing up? That means that, let's say the value of Ethereum reaches the top of the grids for selling. So then if it goes higher than that amount, I don't want to miss out on trading when it's higher than the grids that have been set here. So the Bitsgap has got a special feature of trailing up, that when it reaches the top, it will start to buy more Ethereum and create more of these red lines higher up of selling Ethereum in order for me to benefit when the value of Ethereum goes higher and higher. Take profit. I'm going to leave that for now. I'll keep an eye on what's going on, and I'll take profit when I decide I want to. Stop loss. Now, it's possible to set a stop loss that when it goes down to a certain value. So then, let's say if the value of Ethereum all of a sudden drops dramatically, then I'd might want to convert my money back to Bitcoin in order not to lose out too much. Alright, so I'll put that on. But I'll put it on quite a low value, because I expect that even if the value of Ethereum were to drop against Bitcoin, I'd expect it to go back up again. So I'm going to put that at a very low value. Alright, this is my own preference. I'm not giving any financial advice. This is my own preference for the settings. Now let's just do a back test. With the back test, I can see what would have been my results with these settings over the last month. So there were many times that I wouldn't have made any trades because the value of Ethereum was lower. But I can ignore that because the value of Ethereum is already higher, and I'm expecting it to go even higher. Results of 3 days, 0.04%. It's not very much, but I would actually expect it to be more than that. Trading fee. Now the trading fee that I have is actually 0.1, so the results should be different. Alright, it's still not showing very high profits. Nevertheless, I'm going to keep it on this because I've done certain tests myself, and I've seen that these values have worked well. Okay, so I've got it all set up now. So now I'm ready to start the grid bot. So I press on start, and so it started now. Now I'm setting up another grid bot. This time it's with one BTC. Again, the initial investment amount is about $200, and I've chosen the range for the grid bot, and I want to have a grid step of 0.3, and it's not allowing me to have that range. It says you cannot place 72 grids into this price range to start the bot. But it's got here that you can click to adjust the grid levels. So I'll click on here, and then it adjusts the grid levels to an amount that I can trade with. Right, so we've got trailing up, put in a stop loss. Over here, we're not dealing with Ethereum and Bitcoin, we're dealing with another cryptocurrency, One. So with all other cryptocurrencies, apart from Ethereum, I'm more worried if it goes down in value. I'm worried that it might keep going down and down. And so therefore I'm going to put the stop loss just under the lowest level. All right, so let's start this this grid bot. All right, now in order to start this one, it tells me that I need to buy 792 of the cryptocurrency One, because I don't have any of that at the moment. So yes, I'll buy it. So it buys it at the market price. The reason why it needs to buy a certain amount of One is because part of the grid bot is sales when the value of One goes up to those values. Again, it's telling me I need to buy a bit more. Okay. Right, so it's put an order to buy, and the order's being fulfilled. So now I've got enough One, and I already had enough Bitcoin. Over here, you can see what's the proportion of One that I've got for this particular trading bot that I've set up, and what's the proportion of Bitcoin. It usually comes out roughly half and half, dependent on where I set my range. Right, so now it's starting the grid bot, and it will start trading. It says bot started, and we'll wait and see how it goes. Okay, so I've now got 5 grid bots set up. Most of them are a certain strong cryptocurrency against Bitcoin. I did set up one Ethereum against the USDT because I found out that there's a lot of volatility there, and so there should be some good profits there. Now, all these grid bots were started within the last half hour. It's interesting to note that soon after you start grid bots, sometimes you start to see a bit of red. It's nothing to worry about at all. The market's constantly going up and down. So after I started the grid bot, it started to go down. Let's just take a look there. Yeah, this is the grid bot of cryptocurrency called One against Bitcoin, and we can see it's gone down in value a bit, and so it's bought some more of the cryptocurrency One, and as a result, it's showing a slight loss. The trading bot, it says it's got a slight loss. Really, it's not a loss. It's just that it's bought some of the One, and when the value will go up, then it will sell it at a profit. And here also we see the overall change is minus 1.43% because the value has gone down a bit. So, within the first few days, you always see quite a bit of red if the value starts going down. Nothing to worry about at all. But what I've seen is that when the trading bot is running over a period of time, a week, a couple of weeks, there's so many trades that go on because the market's continuously going up and down that it makes a profit, and in most cases, overall, there's a profit from this grid trading bot. So we've got it all set up, and we'll see in other videos how it comes along. These grid bots have been running for a week. Now let's see some of the results. So here we can see XRP, BTC. From the trading, there's been profits of 2.87%. It's just over a week. You see 930 trades. And but the value of XRP has gone down a bit, and so the overall change is 4.65%. Okay? And if we wouldn't have been running the grid bot and we just bought XRP and holding on to it, so then that value would be even lower. It would be minus 7 point something. And so even though the value of XRP has gone down since we started, if we take a look here, we can see that when we started, the value was up here, and now it's gone down. So if the value goes back up again, so then we're going to make a nice profit from this. And you can see actually that the average daily profits from the trading is actually 0.41%, which is a nice amount. So it means over here that we were expecting the value of XRP to go up. Instead of it going up, it went down. Now, if somebody was trading, just doing regular trading, and they bought XRP expecting it to go up in value, they would have had quite a big loss because it's gone down. Over here, because we've been earning money from all these trades, from it going up and down all the time, so it's reduced the loss because there's been all this profit. So it means that the loss that we've had as a result of the value of XRP going down has not been as much as it would have been otherwise. Right, now let's look at the next one. Ethereum, ETH against USDT. So over here you can see there's been a lot of volatility going up and down, and that's produced some very nice results, an average of 0.8% per day, which is a nice amount to be earning. With all these accounts, they all started off with $200, and so the earnings are not so big, even though it's been running for a week. But yeah, we see there's been $11 of profit from this, and also the value of Ethereum has gone up against the dollar, and so overall the profit's not 5.63%, but it's even more. It's 9.7%. And then we take a look at Ethereum BTC. Here, the value of Ethereum has been going up. Now we set our upper value at 0.077544, which is about over here. Right? So this is where the top of the grids were. To begin with, it was red grids over here for sales, and what happened was is that because we set trailing up to be on, so as it's gone higher than our original range, more and more sell grid lines are being produced, right? And that's the benefit of setting trailing up to be true, to be on. So that enables us to benefit from trading even when it goes higher than the range that we've set. This only applies when it goes up higher, but it doesn't apply if the value were to go too low. Right, so that's with the Ethereum BTC. Now let's take a look at Link BTC. Here there seems to be a lot of volatility, and here the average daily profit is 0.39%. There was 777 trades, and so it's brought in a nice overall profit. As you can see, the value, let's just spread this out a bit. The value of Link now is I think it's a similar value to what it was to begin with. To begin with, it was somewhere over here. So the value now is a similar value. So it hasn't gone up much in value. So you can see it's actually gone down slightly. So all the profits that we're seeing is because of the trading bot. It's not because Link has gone up in value, but it's because of the trading bot. So it means that if somebody bought Link because they thought it would go up in value and they're just holding on to it, they would have actually had a little loss of 0.1% because it's gone a bit down in value. But because we're doing all this trading, so we benefit from all these trades and we get an overall profit. Now with KSM BTC, so over here, let's have a look over here. So over here, it's gone up very high in value, and it's gone well above our original range, 1.008. It's gone up very high, and more grid lines have been put higher up because we've got trailing up on. And wow, the average daily trading is 3.47%. That's fantastic. I mean, nearly 3.5% per day. This is genuine trading, complete transparency, more than 2,000 trades. And the profit is $41. That's 20 over 22% in in just a week. This is it started off with $200, and there's been $41 profit. So that's worked out very well. This is one of the benefits of having several trading pairs running that some don't always do so well, like we saw with the XRP BTC, but we're spreading our risks by having several trading pairs, and we see that the KSM BTC did do very well, and that enabled us to get a good overall profit. And so we see over here the overall profit is $66. The profits taken into account the overall change. Right? So the profit's $66, which is 7.42%, and this is in 1 week. Right? The original investment was about $1,000, but anyway, the thing to see from here that in 1 week we've had overall profits of more than 7%. That means more than 1% per day, and this is genuine trading. We see the trading, and we can actually see the actual trades themselves. If I go into the exchange account, which is KuCoin, if I go into there, I'll be able to see all of these trades over there. And actually, if we take a look, here, let's just take a look over here. Here we can see more information about this bot that's running. Over here, it's got statistics, it shows how much profits made on an hourly basis. Now, when we go to closed orders, we see wherever there's a buy, so it doesn't show any profit because we're buying the other country. We're buying the other currency. We're using Bitcoin to buy KSM. So we haven't made any profit yet. We just bought the KSM and we're holding on to it. When do we make the profit? When we sell it. And so over here, you can see it sells it, and it's profit of 0.0000078 Bitcoin. Right? It's a small amount, but all these amounts add up. You see, every time there's a sale, there's another little bit of profit. And you can see here, 2142, here 2145, 2146, 2127, 28, 2130. Every minute there's profit. Every minute. Right? Some of the times not. Sometimes it's buying when it goes down. But you can see that the whole time there's profit coming in. It's small amounts, but it all adds up. And this is the amazing thing with this grid bot. That it just keeps running and it keeps making lots and lots of small profits, and it all adds up. All right, so these are the results of these 5 trading bots over the course of a week, and as far as I'm concerned, these are excellent results, and I'm very happy with this. Please be aware that past results do not guarantee future results, and all the information that I brought here is just for educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. If you're interested to use the Bitsgap Trading Platform in order to create your own grid bots, so if you click my Bitsgap affiliate link that's below this video, then you'll be allowed to use the Bitsgap Trading Platform for free for 14 days with the Pro version.